matchup between Beaver area and your North Catholic Trojans. My name is Callie Martis alongside Jack Davison, and we bring you this game live right here on the North series of the season. The Trojans look to dig themselves out of a 4-game losing streak. The team currently sits last in Section 1 with a 2-8 record in conference and 4-11 overall. On the other side of the field, Beaver area's most recent game resulted in a win over Ambridge, 7-3. The Bobcats are tied for first in Section 1 with a 7-3 conference record and 11-5 overall. The team has one game over Blackhawk in overall play, but have already clinched a playoff spot.
Yeah, Callie, it's a beautiful day out. That is a bonus. Slight breeze, sun is shining, clouds and a bright, beautiful blue sky. But it's not exactly the same description for the Trojans season. Not try to end it off the series against Beaver. Game at home tomorrow, and then finish off their season on Friday night, which will be their senior night against Eden Christian Academy. And just like that, we are underway.
Elijah Mays at the plate for the Bobcats. He's down early in the count, 0-2. Landon Eifler, Jr. Trojans. And goes swinging in the dirt. This one gets away from Madonna, and Mays is going to be safe on the drop third strike.
That one right there kind of sums up the Trojan season right there, first play. They've lost a lot of close games during the course of this season. 2-3, 7-8, 6-9, 6-7, all of those Trojan losses by just a small margin of runs, and it really comes down to those small plays just like that, just minor errors that come back to get you.
Derek Hughes at the plate. Skies that one foul. Oh, 2 the count on Hughes. Takes that one for a ball. 1-2 Hughes. Junior. The Bobcats. Count even at 2-2. And this pops straight out to center. Trojans toward the first down, top of the first. One away, runner on first.
Landon Eifler's the righty up on the mound today. He's got a nice arsenal of pitches, 4-seam fastball, 2-seamer, cutter, curveball, and slider. He's got a range of about 15 miles an hour. That 4-seam around 89, and the curveball 75.
And this is off the wall from Tanner, and this is going to score a run as Tanner is into third with the triple. Scores Mays, and the Bobcats are up 1-0.
Callie, that was a poke to center field. I thought that ball was out of here, probably about 5 feet short. Hit it maybe 375.
David Korob swing and a miss. This pitch is high and inside. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position. This is popped foul. And Trojans record a nice out there. Pettick able to track that down in foul territory.
Trojans catch themselves a break there. With only 1 out. Would have been interesting to see if ball got put in play or grounded in infield, if they would have tried to go home with it, stop the run, or head to first, get the force out. They catch a break, and now with 2 outs, can go straight to first. Wow, that one was outside and a little bit low even, I'd say. That was in the other batter box.
That was a ball there.
Yeah, yeah, that was a gift for Eifler.
Three-two full count on Derringer. Here's the put-away pitch from Eifler.
Yep.
It's in and strike 3.
I think that was the curveball right there. And that was a great pitching performance from Eifler. He threw a lot of pitches on the outside in the other batter box. So the batter, Derringer there, probably thought it was going to stay out there. Meanwhile, the curveball swoops in the last moment and tags the zone. Derringer caught looking. Backwards K.
So that left Tanner stranded on third, and this will give the Trojans their first opportunity to showcase an offense.
Yeah, Trojans averaging 5.6 runs per game, allowing 6.9. So only a 1.3 run differential. You think the record would be a little bit better than what that 2-8 shows, but like we said, they've been caught in some close bouts, have been unable to finish.
Jackson Reese, the starting pitcher for the Bobcats. As he gets warmed up, he'll face Luka Gazowski, leadoff hitter for the Trojans. Gazowski's been one of the most prominent hitters for the Trojans this season. 462 average.
Yeah, he's been moved all around the top of the order, Callie. Last time we were broadcasting, he was, I think, their 4 hitter at a cleanup spot. And so now recently he's been leading off, trying to jumpstart the Trojan offense. He's got himself a sweet bat. That orange and blue pops off the barrel.
Bottom of the first. Trojans down 1-0. First pitch in, first strike.
Ooh.
Ooh, that one. You know, on Gazowski, and you're saying it's going to hit him. I thought it did. I heard
I
it go
think it
off
nicked his helmet.
Yeah.
Whether he realized it or not, but just barely caught him.
So that brings up catcher Matt Madonna in the number 2 spot. So Gazowski hit by a pitch. Gets on first. And Reese will make sure to check on him. Landon Eifler on deck for the Trojans.
Madonna was anxious to get on that one. Just slightly ahead of it, off speed. Keeping Gazowski on his toes.
And there goes Gazowski off to steal. Got a great jump, and he's in safe.
Yep, great play by Gazowski. Now takes away the force out at first and second. No double play opportunity. That's
Madonna.
Send him home. Send him home.
Gets a hold of that one.
Ooh.
And that moves Gazowski to third. Left fielder, a little bit of trouble scooping that one up.
He would have been safe there if left fielder fumbled it. But if he didn't fumble the play, it would have been close, that throw home. But it was a safe play. Now you got your number 3 hitter, Eifler, first and third, no outs. Let him do his job.
Eifler takes ball 1. Pitch is outside. Eifler moves ahead in the count, 2-0.
I think we're going to have a wide zone today. Any of that white chalk, it's going to be a strike, and low or high, I think. So just the boys got to be swinging.
Inside on Eifler, 3-1 now.
This pitch better be perfect if he's swinging.
Trojans take off to steal, safe.
Ooh.
That was close. And they're saying Madonna was safe.
Wonder if he did a little swim move there. Couldn't quite tell. But may have been able to move that right arm out of the way and get the left in there for a safe play at the bag.
Trojans with 2 stolen bases here at the bottom of the first.
And once again, that takes away the force out. But it doesn't matter now because they got bases loaded. Their number 4 hitter, Landon Paddock. This is where you want to be.
looks like.
Get some speed on the bags.
Trojans will have a pinch runner. Ashton Mosby comes in for Eifler. Bases loaded. No outs. One's in for a strike.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be swinging at the shins today. Shins, all the way up to upper chest, I think. That one was in there though. It's a good off-speed pitch.
Talk down in the count. 0-2. Bases loaded, no outs.
Madonna just dancing in the background, trying to get the pitcher off.
Paddock spoils that one away.
It's good defensive.
Time is called. Ball comes on the field. Pitch just outside. 1-2.
Looks like if this is a ground ball to either first or third, they'll be firing at home trying to get the force out. Second and short might go for a double play ball.
Reese delivers. Fouled away. Paddock putting together a good at bat.
Yeah, doing anything to stay alive, make the pitcher work. Let him give you the pitch that you want. You have to just keep fouling him away. And eventually, things like that will just keep happening if you're able to foul away the ones in the zone. He's going to keep slightly missing, trying to get you to chase. Worked his way back from down 0-2.
Here's the pitch. Paddock swings at it. First. And that's a double play for the Bobcats. Huge play there with bases loaded.
Yep, so Trojans get one back. Even up the score. It's certainly a little bit detrimental to this inning, though, considering your bases loaded, no outs. Now Matthew Curtis will see if he can send in the runner from third.
Yeah, Reese at that last at-bat got just what he wanted. He got Paddock to chase that one on the outside. ground out to second. It's in there for a strike.
Curtis started out the year in a bit of a slump. Last 7 games has been closer to hitting about 500. Right now he's averaging 261 overall. And he is struck out by Reese. Let's put it close to the first frame.
Now Jackson Reese able to pitch himself out of that inning. We got a tie ball game 1-1 as we head to the top of the second.
And that was a good catch by Korob on the foul tip from Curtis. It's easy to let those ones drop or just skip past you, but good hold from Korob to get out of that first and dangerous situation. Landon Eifler only let up 1 so far in this contest. And he recently had himself quite a ball game on the mound against Hampton, which seemed to be a 4-3 win for the Trojans. He threw 105 pitches. Well, coaching got the best of the Trojans because the pitch limit in high school baseball is only 100 pitches. Well, that was reported by the Hampton head coach to the Whippio League, and that win was forfeited from the Trojans.
That's tough to
fathom.
lose that way. Yeah.
I get you want to give the kid the perfect game. Well, not perfect game, sorry, complete game.
Yeah, complete,
it's not that,
yeah.
Wasn't that perfect. It was a 4-3 win. But from an overall coaching perspective, you got to win that game. 'Cause that loss pretty much set themselves up to be out of playoff contention. That officially happened last week in their first loss against Blackhawk, who's at the top of the section at 7-3, tied with Beaver. But that kind of thing, that just can't happen. You can't lose a game because of a pitch count, especially only going 5 over.
Yeah, no, that's bizarre.
It's just the simple things that have plagued this Trojan baseball team season.
Aiden Skalko at the plate. To lead things off here for the Bobcats. Eifler throws that in for a strike. And it's in strike 3.
It's a nice spot right on the chalk. And a good frame from Madonna as well, slightly moving that closer to the plate, getting in the umpire's head.
Skalko goes down on strikes, and that brings up the pitcher, Jackson Reese. Reese. Assist to second. On to Curtis for the out.
That's a quick 2. Sure, Eifler would love to keep that pitch count low. Get out of the inning as fast as possible.
Oliver gets a hold of this. Diving effort from Prani. Just gets past him. And that goes into center for a base hit. Philip Marino.
It's a pretty good last name in this city. Dan Marino, Pitt player. And that's a beautiful bunt.
I don't know, Jack. I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one, being a West Virginia fan. Yeah.
West Virginia, Cali. That's where Cali Martis is going next year. Long time North Catholic Trojanet sports broadcaster heading to West Virginia to pursue just that. She's going to do awesome there.
Thanks, Jack.
Utter and total faith in you, Cali. They're going to make it big, just like Alex Brown is at Alabama right now.
Nice pick there from Pennock on to first for the out. And the Trojans
work their way out of the mess there.
Yeah.
Could have went south real quick. They're saying Beaver and Blackhawk atop of the 4A Section 1 standings. Trojans were swept by Blackhawk. We'll see what they do against Beaver in the next 2 days. You only play each team twice. But Beaver and Blackhawk against themselves. Beaver got the best of Blackhawk in both games. 6-0 home and 12-3 away. Outscoring them by 15 runs in the span of 2 innings. Speaking of blowouts, how about them Pirates this past weekend against the Reds?
Series sweep.
How about 7 walks in straight?
Yeah, that tied the record, didn't it?
Yeah, it's tied the MLB record. That's just ridiculous. 7 walks, and I think it was like 15 runs in 3 innings. It's not the old Buccos we're used to seeing. I mean, maybe, just maybe things will be different this year. But I feel like I've been saying that for the last 4 years now.
Right,
this starts off well.
Well,
and
maybe
then
this
it falls
is our
apart
year.
after the All-Star break. But you never know.
Only thing that stinks is, the Pirates are winning, but so is everybody else.
Exactly.
So you don't get,
last
to
in
move
the
up.
NL Central Division at 19-16. It's unbelievable. The Cardinals on like a 6-game win streak before their loss to the Dodgers yesterday. And the Cubs have won like 9 of their last 10.
The Cubs have been on a tear, yeah.
It's just unbelievable what's happened in this division. What was seen as the worst one in baseball just 2 years ago. You got the Buccos in last, but then in like the Texas Rangers and like Oakland, well now it's about to be Las Vegas A's division. Best teams like only 1 game over 500. Riker Kennedy swings, misses on that pitch. He's at the 6th spot in the order for the Trojans.
Kennedy fouls that one away. He skies this one into shallow right. And that's recorded for the out.
By Marino.
Kennedy flies out. This brings up Shane Earl-Jack. Earl-Jack swing and a miss.
Keep your eye on the ball there. Both hands on the bat. Swing through it. Don't want an O'Neal Cruz swing. I mean, sometimes Cruz, he sometimes effortlessly just launches it over that right field Clemente wall. And other times, you think he's on another planet, just swinging at anything. It's nowhere near the zone, that one-handed finish.
Yeah, I noticed the Pirates are going back and forth between him and Lau as the leadoff because, sometimes you can rely on Cruz to get on base, so Lau comes up and can. Then other times.
It's a 50-50, it feels
50-50,
like.
50, right.
You never know what you're going to get. It's wild card.
And strike 3 on Earl-Jack, 2 away. Triboli. That's off the plate there. Green won the count. Fouls that away. Moves to 3-2. Fouls that away again.
He's fighting in there. Is there anything to stay alive? We're trying to draw a walk. Just don't go chasing anything in the dirt or any kind of high fastball. Ooh, that's on the chalk, and that's going to be called all day.
So a quick inning there for the Bobcats. Mr. Bowling goes down on strikes.
This Reese's third strikeout of the day. First backwards K.
Eifler back on the mound. Had a good inning last time he was up. Still 1-1 game.
Just said last week, the Trojans swept by Blackhawk, but in addition, they had a game against Central Catholic, who's in 6A. Meanwhile, the Trojans play in 4A. They got beat 7-3. Started out the game on fire. Luka Gazowski with a leadoff home run, and then Eifler with a 2-run homer within 10 pitches of the game. Scored all 3 runs, and they were quiet, shut out for the rest of the game. Looked promising. That would have been a huge statement win for the Trojans over Central Catholic Vikings, known Catholic school rivalry. And that's a nice pitch from Eifler, dropping in the zone.
Hughes, his second time up to the plate, he's 0 for 1.
That definitely looked like a strike. That seemed more on the plate than half the other ones called.
Yeah, that strike zone's all over the place today.
Angel Hernandez back there, maybe. Infamous for his umpiring calls. It hasn't been too bad yet, so I'll cut him some slack.
High pop-up. Tapranti calling for it, and he makes
nice
the catch. Will Tapranti.
Those ones always a little bit nerve-wracking. 3 guys all clamoring to get it between left field, shortstop, third base. Same thing can happen between second, right, and first. But Tapranti loud called it out that he had it. Made his way. He's got the sunglasses on smartly with that sun is shining today. It's Hughes' second fly out of the ball game.
And pitch from Eifler gets away from him. 2-0 here on Maddox Tanner.
He had that big RBI triple last time off the center field wall.
Eifler finds a strike zone there, 2-1. Ball's inside, 3-1. Pitches in the dirt, and Tanner will draw a walk here. Moves David Korob up to the plate, 0 for 1.
Last time he popped out to Paddock at third base. Madonna's going out. Maybe to talk about that inside pitch that's not being called. That's about 3, maybe the last 8 pitches Eifler's thrown. He's tried to hit that inside corner, and it's just not getting called right now, especially against those righty hitters. Maybe going to try to switch it up a little.
Eifler looking to reset here. Pitch is low, 3-0. Here on Korob. Korob lines up to bunt. It's in first strike. Oh, and that hits Korob. So he'll take first. Runners on first and second with Derringer coming up. And this is going to be the first mound visit here for the Trojans.
Yeah, I think that's a good call from head coach Brian Crawford. Settle down the team, get Eifler's head right. Got one out still. Force out all around the bases except for home. Just throw strikes, let your fielders do the work. Trust in your guys. Now that brings up Derringer. Struck out looking last time up.
Pitch from Eifler. Good placement, but he doesn't get the call there.
I think it's interesting how close up Matthew Curtis is playing at first base there. All the way in on the green.
It's in for a strike. That's pitches outside.
Just got to put this one in the zone here. Can't give him a free walk. Don't want bases loaded, one out. Just got to give your guys a chance to make a play.
Here comes pitch to full count. He walks Derringer,
Not
which
what
loads
you
the
wanted.
bases.
It's 3 straight unearned base runners off of Eifler. First a walk, then hit by pitch. And that walk to Derringer brings up Stalko, who's 0 for 1 with a looking strikeout.
First pitch to
Just high.
Stalko.
How about this wind, Callie?
I know.
It is breezy up here.
It's quite when you got to hold on to all the papers up here. Can't blow away.
Had a camera fall up here for a second. It may not have been ours, but still making a bit of a ruckus with all this wind. Gets Stelco turning the curveball. 2 strikes on him. Go right out the batter.
Stelco fouls that one away. Looking to do some damage here with bases loaded. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3, huge strikeout for Eifler. 2 away now.
That was huge for Landon Eifler. Get yourself out of either needing double play or force out at home. Now any base is sufficient to get that one more out and end the inning. Great bit of pitching against Stelco. Get his 2nd strikeout against that batter.
This brings up the pitcher, Reese. And Reese gets a hold of that. Out to center, and it's past Mosby in center. And this is going to score a few runs here, and it looks like Reese will be in at 3rd with a triple.
He wanted to go home, though.
He was thinking about it.
There. Coach stopped him, though, probably for a good reason. And that one hurts for Eifler after a big strikeout against Stelco. And then Reese, Beaver pitcher, comes up and just sends everybody home, cleaning up the bases.
Bobcats now lead it here 4-1.
That right there was the first earned base hit of the inning. Beaver, despite having 3 runs.
Lovera quickly up. 2-0 in the count.
Just low. That one goes right down the middle, but I don't blame Lovera for not swinging up in the count as he was. And umpire's calling that one to have hit Lovera. May have just snagged his jersey.
Now another mound visit here for the Trojans. And that is going to be it for Eifler. Get a pitching change, and it'll be Peyton Varley, the senior for the Trojans.
He's one of the few Trojans on this team. You got Adam Mishuda, Riker Kennedy, Peyton Varley. And I believe that's it for the squad. So it really shows you how much youth the Trojans have coming up for them, especially that sophomore and junior class. Trying to build off the younger guys and get back to winning the Whippeal, which happened 2 years ago. But Everson's haven't even touched the playoffs. That already start to be a goal for next season.
Yeah, I think this Trojans team, another one of those teams that's trying to rebuild.
We were just talking about that with the volleyball team just the other night. Look at the roster. I mean, I think Triboli batting 8th is a freshman, but otherwise, the whole thing is covered in 10s and 11s, sophomores and juniors. That's good. So you don't have too much youth. They got that experience in there, having played high school baseball for long enough to get to know the jig.
Farley taking his last few warm-up pitches here. Marino come up to the plate. Yeah, what's the rule in MLB now? You know, pitchers can only have so many warm-up pitches. Isn't that
I think
like
so. Yeah, they are working hard to speed up those games as much as possible.
And now, 2 runners on their way. Trojans record the out at home. Smart heads-up play by Teprani.
That was a gorgeous throw from Teprani. Right on the money to Madonna at the plate. Runner from third tried to make it home, didn't stand a chance. I think Lavra was purposely trying to get in a rundown from first to second. Get the Trojans to fumble the ball, make some kind of mistake, an error. But Teprani plays it perfectly, sends it home and gets the runner out. And one pitch is all it took from Varley.
Jackson Reese here. Comes back out for the Bobcats. And up first to lead off for the Trojans will be Will Teprani. Reese delivers the first pitch and first strike.
Trojans down 4-1. The bottom of the third. The top of the order coming back up. Got to try to get a few of those back. That one goes way over Teprani's head.
Count 1 and 2. Teprani fouls it away.
Teprani on that one, he stepped out a bit as he swung. The pitch was that bottom right corner. Need a left-handed hitter's batting box. That one he's got to step forward and drive into it. send it down the right field line.
And swing and a miss, strike 3 on to Pranny, 1 away.
Brings up the top of the order. Gazowski hit by pitch last time up.
Gazowski flies this one out to center. And catch is made by Raylan Chantos for the out.
Yeah, that's a nice smack out to right center field. It's had a little bit too much air on it, allowing the outfielder to get to it. Plenty of time to spare. And Matthew Madonna up to the plate. He's got the Trojans' only hit of the day with a single over the shortstop's head last time up.
You're looking for some 2-out magic here, and he gets it. This one hit right up the middle. And Madonna with a base hit. Peyton Book, pinch runner for Madonna.
And you got Peyton Varley at the plate. Peyton squared. Peyton Power. We'll count that as a thing. Varley's now in for Eifler after that pitching substitution.
Book is back in safely. That's in for a strike. Reese checks on.
Doing everything
Book
to keep
again.
Book on his toes over there.
That's hit hard by Varley right to the second baseman, though. Alvaro puts it away, and a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Bobcats. Keeps this a 4-1 game.
The Trojans went 2-8 on the year, 4-11 overall. Not the outcome they were looking for. Had a big standout victory, 13-0 to Chartiers Houston back in March. That victory may have jumped the gun a little bit for them. Inspired a little bit of a hot start, but then quickly then came the really good teams within Hopewell, Hampton, and eventually Blackhawk and now Beaver. Seen a very competitive division. 3 teams being above 500. Hampton and Ambridge at 500.
Bill Marino comes to the plate. He'll be the leadoff hitter for Beaver.
He was up to end that last inning, but that out wasn't his fault. More of a base running error, so he'll remain at the plate. The new count. Down 0-1.
I just noticed Marino, he doesn't wear batting gloves.
He doesn't.
No.
That's an interesting take. Not many take that road anymore. He'll ground out.
I couldn't do that. Bat would slip right out of my hands.
Yeah, I'd end up throwing the bat down third base line.
Uh-huh. That's got to be tough, like, have
Yes,
that
especially
grip
some
on
of
your...
those tapes.
Yeah.
Like, don't have the best grip around the handle. So, I mean, kudos to him. And then sometimes if you get a stinger on you, or close to your hands, or it's cold out, that will have your hands ringing and red for like the next 5 minutes.
Back to the top of the order here with Elijah Mays. It's just the third. Scooped up by Pennick on to first. Good backhand pick at third.
One hop, played it perfectly. Waited on it, didn't get ahead of himself.
Quick 2 outs here for the Trojans. It's hit foul by Hughes. Hughes
It's gonna be
is
close.
out, and Kennedy with the catch calls for it, and another 1-2-3 inning. Great inning there for the Trojans. Best
that
we've
was their
seen
best
so
one
far.
of the day. I was just about to say that, Callie. I think that was their first 1-2-3, not allowing anyone on base. Certainly a quick one. That's exactly what they needed when Eifler was pitching, kind of in that situation with runners on base. Let the guys hit and allow your fielders to make a play. So, I mean, while the strikeouts are good, Eifler with 4 of them before his early removal. Sometimes contact and getting the outs on the bases works just as well, if not better.
Yeah, now Trojans just need some offense here.
I mean, maybe with this Trojans team, there's only 4 players on the entire roster with no errors on the season. So that's been a little bit of an issue for them. And it adds to the losing record a little bit, but
I think the game we did earlier, there was a
yeah,
decent amount.
I'd probably say around 5, close to 5. But they've been spotless today. thus far. That's not wood, Callie. Callie tried knocking on wood.
There's that wood back there.
There we go. We found some. Clean-up hitter Landon Peddock to the plate. He grounded out into a double play last time up, but got that 1 RBI, which totals for the Trojans 1 run.
It's outside. 1-0 here. Chin right down the middle.
Ooh.
Oh, and a comebacker right at Jackson Reese, and he makes the catch.
Trying to Charlie Brown him
Wow.
right there. What a play.
That was
Jackson Reese. He couldn't do that again if he tried.
I think that's just one of those catches that's just like, you know,
Shake.
instant
Yep.
reaction, you know, because that's coming so hard at you.
For a batter, you just shake your head and walk back to the dugout. There's nothing you can do right there. That's a nice hit right up the middle. Put it on the highlight tape for Jackson Reese.
This is hit into right. Marino tracks it down for out number 2. This brings up Riker Kennedy. Takes first strike.
Good frame from Korob there, slightly moving that pitch down. That one too outside for Kennedy's liking, but 2 strikes. He's going to have to swing at those now.
2-2 now with 2 away. That's outside again. Full count now on Kennedy. And Kennedy swings, hits that up the middle. And a 2-out base hit.
We get some 2-out magic going. Brings up Earl Jack. He struck out swinging last time.
First pitch inside.
Just slightly in on the hands. Had some good movement on that ball. Kennedy taking a good lead at first. Might be contemplating a steal.
Big cut there from Myrtle Jack.
That big lead from Kennedy is being tested. Certainly a close call. Calling catcher interference. It just slightly tipped the glove of Korob. That'll warrant a mound visit. Head coach Michael Maven. Just when Beaver thought they had an easy inning with 2 quick outs after a liner from Peddock and fly out Curtis. Get 2 base runners, first and second. Freshman Triboli up to the plate with a chance to put the Trojans on the board after 2 straight scoreless innings.
Here's Triboli to the plate. Ball 1-0. And Triboli swings. This one is short. Cross to first, and Reese is able to get out of the inning. Runners on first and second. Still remains a 4-1 game.
We got the freshman to put the ball in play. At least last time went down looking at the plate. Almost beat out the throw. This past Friday, the Trojans boys volleyball team put out the Mars Planets with a 3-1 set victory to close out their section play. They have one more game against St. LaSalle on Thursday this week.
And they'll be heading to playoffs.
Yep. The weaker division. Shaler at the top with a perfect 8-0. Trojans were able to work their way, I believe, a 5-3 record into playoffs alongside Beaver, County Christian in their section. So congrats to them and good luck, Trojans volleyball.
Yeah. Playoff season yet again.
Yep, last year went down in the first round. That's a nice poke to center.
Trojans get the first out. Luka Gazowski out in center. Someone's thrown in her strike on Korab. That's hit out to right. Trojans with 2 quick outs. Brings up Derringer. Derringer gets underneath this one. Shallow right, and 1, 2, 3.
Another
Throw
quick
down the
one.
Bobcats. This is kind of turned into a pitching duel here,
Yeah.
Jack.
It's not your average Trojans game. Usually the pitchers are on the mound grinding out innings. They're getting quick outs from the fielders. We're already in the bottom of the 5th. Just an hour 20 in. Got the NHL playoffs going on right now. Who is your pick to win it, Callie?
Well, Jack, I'm going to say it's finally the Hurricanes' year.
You think they're going to get the job done?
I think so.
They've been good for as long as I can remember, beating the Penguins, and
It's that
feels like every season.
Eastern Conference Final gets them every time, but I think it's going to be different this year.
I think. It's Jordan Stahl, right? Eric Stahl is with. Or is
Yeah,
it
Jordan
Eric
Stahl.
Jordan,
Jordan
okay.
Stahl,
Eric's
yep.
with a Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan, he's finally going to get one after all those years at the Pens.
Yeah, I'll go with Carolina. I'm actually originally from North Carolina.
Really, Cal?
Yes. Fun fact.
A fun fact that I just learned on this broadcast.
Yeah.
Didn't even know that.
Yep. So Hurricanes is always my second team. I know it's bad because they're in the same division as the Pens. I know that's bad, but I will cheer for them.
Hurricanes, I usually want to say, are one of my top 3 least favorite teams.
What?
They're up there with the Caps. I want to say Islanders, but I'll cut you some slack right now. So I think I got the Hurricanes going to the finals,
Yeah.
but then dropping to the Colorado Avalanche. That
Okay, so
roster's
you got
too
the
talented,
Avalanche.
I think.
Going all the way.
If they're going to get one back after a couple years off. I mean, how about the Florida Panthers? 2 years straight winning the Cup and not even making playoffs this year.
I know, and I think injuries was just a big part of them. You had Barkov out for the whole season. Chuck and Marchand were out for half the season.
Those are 3 of your best players.
Yeah.
Reinhardt was generally pretty healthy. He had a stellar year last season.
You had your kind of your hard-nosed guys, Dadjevich and Lundell. They were out too. Ekblad, big defenseman. Yeah, they had a rough season for them.
I mean, I can believe a couple years ago when Marchand got traded to them from Boston. I thought he'd be with the Bruins his entire career. Their staple kind of guy up there, but yeah, things change. You go where the money takes you.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's happy now. Boston hasn't won any cups.
Yeah, Boston has been been empty. I mean, they had a huge year a couple of seasons ago with Allmark and Swayman in that. Both of them just absolutely insane between the posts. Yeah, he has one more cup than they do with only, I think, 2-3 years in Florida. Prairie goes down swinging to start the inning. It's his second strikeout of the day, both swinging, bringing up the top of the order with Gazowski.
Gazowski pops this up. Derringer calls for it. Nice catch by the first baseman.
Visible frustration from Gazowski. 0 for 2 so far. Only time on base with a hit by pitch. And that's just not normal for him. He usually is the guy to get things going for the Trojans. Some big at-bats. As I said, last game, had a leadoff homer against Central Catholic. The frustration mounting. The Trojans got to find a way to put some runs on the board and get base runners. Down 4-1. Only 3 innings to go.
Now Madonna gets a hold of this, hits it hard off the wall. Madonna chugging for 2, and he's in safely with a double.
Nice shot from Madonna off the left field wall. Took one bounce. Hit the fence. And left fielder played it perfectly. He got a nice bounce on that one. Able to get it into second base pretty quickly.
Now that's Elijah Mays in left field for the Bobcats.
That's Madonna's second hit of the game. Started with a single.
And that double will bring a mound visit here.
I think
for
that's
Beaver.
going to be it for Reese's day, but he had himself a ball game. Five strikeouts, 1 earned run for Reese. He kept the Trojans pretty quiet.
And that big catch, too.
Yeah, that big catch on Paddock right at him. Only let up 3 hits.
Derek Hughes now comes in to pitch for the Bobcats. Was it short? Now he'll be on the mound.
And in other sports talk, Callie, how about the March Madness tournament being expanded to, was it 78 teams, 76?
76, I think, yeah.
76 teams.
I don't know, like I told you earlier, Jack, I don't like it.
I know, it feels like a money grab.
Mm-hmm.
As much as everybody over the last maybe 5 years has been calling for an expanded tournament. I don't know. It seems like a big expansion with 12.
Yeah, and I mean, it just takes away, you know, those last couple games of the season, the teams that are on the bubble, you know what I mean? Like, now they're in, and I think it kind of takes away some of that excitement, that competitiveness to try and get in the tournament. Because now that opens
like
that
a
up.
Consolation prize to just be in the tournament. Like, almost anyone can be in. And it didn't address, like, one of the big issues that people were talking about, like the mid-major, smaller conference teams not being in. Like, that kind of stayed the same. The amount of teams that they could be in. almost made it easier for teams like Auburn and Oklahoma, who just missed it this year, to make their way into the tournament when they may not exactly be deserving of a bid, sorry to say. I mean, Auburn, I think they were like one game over 500. And like, despite tough schedule, I don't know if one of those teams really deserves a spot in what used to be an esteemed tournament.
Yeah. Trojans attempt to steal. That was Book there,
Yeah, Peyton Book
pinch
trying
runner.
to go. Ball that slightly got away from Cora, but catcher's able to track it down quickly. And Book really stood no chance getting to third.
Yeah, kind of got a late jump there. But back to what we were saying, though, I think that's just way too many teams. 76.
Yeah. So then, like the first four, I think that would happen on Tuesday, Wednesday. That expanded like 20 teams, I think. So I'm just curious to see where this all goes this first season. It'll be interesting.
If anything, I think you need to change college football playoffs.
Yeah, that's the one that feels too short. It's only 12 teams.
Especially this past season, that whole mess, Notre Dame
Oh,
and
my
Miami,
goodness,
who would
that
be
was
in, who would
ridiculous.
be out.
Oh, Alabama had like 9 seed or
Alabama,
something.
yeah.
They won a game, but I feel like you could have 16. Just cut the buys out and just everyone play. I think it should be 1 place 16, just like one of the March Madness brackets.
Yeah.
But instead of 4 of them, just 1, and just best team plays the worst and work your way through that. Now coming in for the Trojans, Matthew Curtis, sophomore, was at first base. Now switches with Landon Eifler, who will be over there. Curtis is a southpaw. Throws a four-seamer and a lot of breaking stuff.
What a nice catch there.
I got a little nervous.
Yeah.
There's not much communication
yeah.
or yelling out there. And both of them heading for that ball.
It's in for a strike. And Cooper Hill.
Hill is now in for Reese. That's a nice shot to left field.
And Kennedy almost back to the warning track there. Comes up the grab.
Just like that, 2 outs again for the Trojans.
Hit to third. Penix scoops it up on to first for the out. 1, 2, 3.
It's almost a perfect inning right there. I think he threw 1 extra to Hill. I think that was a 4-pitch inning. Might
Yeah.
be mistaken, might be
Well-
off by 1 or 2, but it's about as quick as you can get it.
I think you're right, because Yeah, Beaver went down 1. Yeah, 4?
4.
Yeah.
1 from perfection.
So close. Derek Hughes out on the mound. So we head to the bottom of the 6th.
Beaver still holding that 4-1 lead. And it's crazy to believe it, Callie, but this is our last North Catholic Sports Network broadcast of the year.
Last one of the year.
Can't believe it's already May. School's ending soon. Seniors are out next Tuesday. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I'm jealous. I'm stuck here at North for another 3-4 weeks before I can enjoy that summertime.
When is your last day?
I think it's like May 29th. It's ridiculous. All those finals, AP tests.
Yeah, these last few weeks are
rough. It's
gonna
drag on and on and on.
Swing and a miss from Eifler. 0-1. And there's strike 2. Eifler fouls that away. Rounds this to second.
Yeah, that was a slow mover on Eifler. Kind of creeping through the zone, dropped to the bottom right. It was still a strike, so Eifler had to put a barrel on it. Ended up giving a weak grounder to second base. Good pitch.
One away brings up Landon Pettock. Half swing there. Goes foul.
This is only the Trojans' 3rd time through the lineup. It's only Pettock's 3rd at bat, and it's been difficult for them to even get base runners and turn over that order, which I think has really been a problem for the hitting today. Just not many runners on base, and when they have left them stranded pretty often.
And that gets this hard to short. Skips past Hill and in the center, base hit.
Just the Trojans' 4th hit of the day. And man, they needed it. You got Matthew Curtis, the lefty, up. Maybe you can try to pull one down that right field line, get runners at 2nd and 3rd for Kennedy. That would be an ideal shot for the Trojans. And that'll work.
That'll work. We'll take it. Curtis. The base hit moves Pettock to 2nd.
With 2 guys on. Curtis, the pitcher, will get subbed out. For Ashton Mosby, pinch runner. Riker Kennedy, he had a single kind of up the middle past the shortstop last time. See if he can replicate that. Maybe send Pettock home.
Hughes gets Kennedy to swing. 0-1.
That one had a little bit of movement on it, diving to the bottom of the zone. Slightly out of Kennedy's reach.
This pitch low and inside.
Not much goes out of Kennedy's reach. We learned that in football. Great wide receiver for the Trojans during his junior year last year. He set the Whippeal record with Joey Felitsky in passing or receiving yards. Joey with passing yards, Riker with receiving. That dynamic duo was incredible to watch last year. Got to see them a smidge during the 2025-2026 season, but injuries kind of kept Kennedy out for a good portion of the season, allowing Preston Simcoe to really shine in that senior wide receiver 1 role.
And Kennedy's going to continue his football career at Bloomsburg University in the fall.
He does not go on that pitch. At a close check swing. And a couple of the football seniors heading to college to keep playing. It's Tommy Arth.
Yeah, Tommy Arth will be playing at Bucknell.
Bucknell, that's what it was. I thought about Howard for a second. They both got the Bison, I think. That's what got me. Kennedy goes down swinging, bringing up 2 outs for the Trojans. And then defensive lineman Max
Linder is going to St. Vincent.
Yeah. What else got? Logan Shade playing? No. There's others escaping my mind right now, but
Landon Walker, Mercyhurst.
yeah, he's a big force. He will. Size that can't be taught, and he'll surely succeed there. Jack reached base last time with catcher interference. Trojans would love to catch another break like that this time up.
Earl Jack swinging a miss.
It's a nice throw from Korob.
And strike 3 called on Ertl Jack. So Hughes gets the strikeout and the 3rd out, and we head to the final inning in this one, top of the 7th.
As much as that hurts me to say, I think that might have been the Trojans' best, possibly last chance. With only 1 inning to go, leaving 2 guys stranded with only 1 out, that's a stinger. Matthew Curtis will remain on the mound. Game 2 tomorrow is at Beaver. Likely starter will be Luka Gazowski.
Just need to hold the Bobcats here and hope for some
Bottom
of the 7th inning magic.
Yeah, can't let anything up here. Definitely got to be one of those 1, 2, 3 the Trojans have actually lucked out with past 3 innings almost.
Ooh, and Marino hit by pitch. Start off the...
That might have gone right on the funny bone, I think. So right on the elbow. A little bit of a weird reaction to that one. And he's going to be subbed out on the base pads.
Tanner Wilson is going to be the pinch runner. That hit him in the arm?
I think so. It looked like he was holding that elbow.
Yeah. He was limping, too.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it...
Hit the elbow, then ricocheted down off the leg. That's my hypothesis.
Analysis. Yeah.
Expert.
So runner on.
Curtis, being a lefty, has maybe a bit of an advantage throwing over to first there.
Curtis checks on Wilson again. And they're safely.
He's really trying to take advantage of that lefty superpower almost.
Oh, bunt. Foul. Bunt picked up by Madonna, throws it to second, gets the out.
That's a nice throw from Matt Madonna. Right on the money to second baseman Brady Trout. That bunt from Mays just slightly too light. At the same time, I think he did a pretty good job with it. May have needed a little bit better of a jump from Wilson. Peddock lets that one go past him. That was a heater coming down the third base line, but kind of just lifted the glove almost, maybe expecting a bounce, but we got runners on first and second. One out in the top of 7.
Tanner now up to the plate.
Big triple in the first inning. Trojan's going to try to turn
Bounce
2.
that one.
Got it.
And they'll get it.
Peddock redeems himself over at third with a tag and throw to first. Now the Trojans better put on their rally caps for this bottom of 7.
You know, what a smart play, though, by Peddock, though, to get that tag on the runner and then throw to first.
I almost missed the tag. I was expecting him to throw to second. I had my head turned towards second. Then realized he went for the tag, which is a smart play. Seems like a rarity now. Not many throw to second base or try to go for a tag anymore.
Maddox Tanner now on the mound for the Bobcats. Be looking to put things away. Off for the Trojans will be Max Triboli. Trojans down by 3 runs. With this win, Bobcats would jump Blackhawk for first in the section.
Probably has some playoff implications in there too in terms of seeding.
And if they went out, I'd assume they'd get the section title too. Bobcats.
Yeah, their overall records very similar. Blackhawk 11-4, Beaver 11-5, and Hopewell just 1 win down, 11-5 overall, but 6-4 in the section compared to the previous two, 7-3. The Trojans are going to need some help from freshman Max Triboli. This will be a great breakout at bat for him.
Triboli.
Right to the pitcher.
Yep. Right to Tanner on the first, 1 away. Had 2 comebackers today.
Yep. That one a little less. A little less heat compared to Pettox, but. I got senior Adam Mishuda at bat, coming in for Taprani.
Adam Mishuda will bat for Taprani.
Catches the corner there. 2 strikes on Mishuda.
Mishuda hits this foul. Stays alive here. And Mishuda draws a walk with 1 away.
All right, this would be a fantastic time for Gazowski to get his first hit of the day. I think it would probably be a first of the season, or at least a rarity if he weren't to have a hit in the game. With an average of, what is it? Sorry, Callie. 462. The shooter pretty nonchalantly gets back there. He could have put a little more pep in his step there, or just slid heading into first. But
I was going to say, at least,
yeah, you give it a little more effort. Man, if he would have got out there, that.
And try and get him again here.
Goes.
Yeah.
Figure if the shooter can keep baiting the catcher to throw down, maybe it'll have an errant throw, be able to head down to second. I know Karab's throws so far have been pretty accurate and on the money.
And Gazowski is caught looking, third strike.
That was a nice pitch. That started probably closer to Gazowski's hands and ended at the bottom middle of the zone. Some nice movement on that ball. Brings up 2 outs. Man on first and Matthew Madonna at the plate. And do everything he can here. Keep his team alive.
Pops that one up. Just going to be out. Field. Trojans are down to their final out. Donna gets under this one. Out to center, and that'll do it. Beaver comes away with a 4-1 victory over the Trojans.
Game 1 of the 2-game series. They'll advance to 8-3 on the year. Trojans down to 2-9 with 1 game to go in the section play tomorrow at Beaver.
Yeah, Jack, and outside the first inning, really neither team had a ton of offense.
Yeah, that was just another one of those Trojan games where they lost a close one. 4-1, 3-run inning for Beaver during the 3rd inning. 3 runs in the 3rd inning. They came from that Reese triple with bases loaded, sending in all those men on board, 3 RBIs. And I think it's safe to say he was probably the player of the game.
Yeah, no doubt.
Having 5 strikeouts, 3 hits allowed, 1 earned run, and then having those 3 RBIs pretty much to win the game.
Yeah, and the Trojans played well defensively, just couldn't get those
they
bats
did.
going.
Only 1 error today.
Well, Jack, this being our last broadcast, both of the season and of, while I'm at North Catholic, I'd like to thank the crew here tonight. Evan, Camille, our producer, does all the magic behind the scenes, gets all the broadcasts up and running for us. We really appreciate all you do, Evan, for us this season. And Jack, of course, it's been a pleasure getting to broadcast with you this season. And I know North Catholic Sports Network is going to be in very good hands for the next 2 years.
Thank you, Callie. It's not going to be the same without you, though. Me and Colin
Thank you,
Campbell,
Jack.
we are going to be working next year. All those football games, well, not basketball with him because he's playing basketball. Volleyball, hockey. We're going to do our best to keep the hockey tradition alive. I know that's your favorite. as well as Mr. Hoffman's. Yeah, he's
yeah.
looking at me over there. We're going to
Yep.
do our best.
But
Maybe get some new faces around, new voices to go on this North Catholic Sports Network.
And I'd especially like to thank Mr. Hoffman. He's the one who makes all this happen and given me the opportunity to pursue my career in sports broadcasting. And I'm really appreciative of all that he does for us and the whole entire crew as well. So that's it. That does it for this season on the North Catholic Sports Network. For Jack Davison, I'm Callie Martis, signing off one last time.